Hey, Northsiders. It's Tom here from Dynamic Training Center in the home of the Northside Barbell Club. Um, got a lot of information, or got a lot of questions about thyroid, and a lot of people that are very concerned about as they age about what happens with their uh, thyroid gland, and trying to interpret what different thyroid levels mean. So I was going to do about a 10-minute talk on what um, covering covering the current knowledge about thyroid, but there's no way I'm going to be able to cover everything in 10 minutes. So what I am going to do today is just do an introductory video, which is happening right now. This is happening right now, and then we're going to actually do probably at least 5 or 6 different videos explaining thyroid and how you can make nutritional changes and what supplements you can take to actually help restore a lot of like Hashimoto or hypothyroidism or any of those problems. Um, so the first thing we're going to talk about in this series is we're actually going to talk about discuss the actual anatomy and physiology of the thyroid gland and all the other components that make up basically regulate your metabolism, and how they're interrelated to. Oh, I got ahead of myself. But how they're interrelated with your cortisol levels, and so how your adrenal glands functioning, what the HPTA is, or the hypopituitary thalamus axis. I got that right? Yeah, I did. How inflammation can have a massive impact. And like that's really what I mean. If you're not actually going to bother to listen to me talk for the next 60 or 70 minutes, what you do want to take home is 90% of hypothyroid cases are Hashimoto based, and they're usually brought on by an autoimmune response. So it's literally your body's antibodies actually attacking your thyroid gland. And this is almost always a result of a shitty diet. So it's not the fact that you have a bad thyroid that's causing you to have a hard time losing weight. So there's no point in you eating well. It's that you're not eating well, and therefore your body's actually inflamed. And when it becomes inflamed, the first thing that gets beat up is your thyroid. And Hashimoto's is literally your thyroid being destroyed. And unfortunately, the actual method of care they have right now for dealing with Hashimoto's is basically just to let your thyroid get killed off until your levels are low enough that they can administer Synthroid, which is not a fix at all. And there's so many better ways that you can deal with that. So we're going to get into all of that. But in the meantime, stop eating bread and start eating meat and vegetables. That'll solve 90% of your problems with your thyroid. And if you're picking up on themes here, it helps with a lot of other things too. Anyway, that's all I got for Friday. I got to get back to the books. Read a lot of books so that you don't have to. Not that you shouldn't. If you want, I'll post all of. I'm largely stealing all of this from Chris Kresser because the guy is 10 times smarter than I am. But I am doing a lot of PubMed searching, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I really enjoy producing articles or video blogs that provide a lot of meat and substance and help people to live happier, healthier lives. And literally, your thyroid is the central gear of the engine that is your metabolism and how your body actually functions. So if it's not working, nothing else is working either. And it can have tremendous health effects. So, we definitely do want to fix this. The good news is that it can be fixed. It is reversible in many cases, as long as we still actually have functioning thyroid gland. And you don't need to be dependent on drugs. Okay, so once again, the standard of care for the medical community out there is inadequate. It's not actually doing you any good. Big surprise. Oh, and I forgot the disclaimer. I'm not a doctor. Hell no, I'm not a doctor. I would never want to be accused of being a doctor for a number of reasons. One, because I don't know how to deal with a sucking chest wound very well, and two, because they don't do a very good job of fixing thyroids. Just saying. All right. So to everyone out there, stay tuned and keep the questions coming in. I've just been really pleased with the response to these videos, and I'm just going to keep trying to put as much content as I can out there to help people get healthy. All right. Thank you.